And Vining on Talk 99.5 and Talk995.com. Hey, I almost sound normal. 7:05 with Dixon and Vining.
Sounding good, Richard. Sounding good.
Thank you very much. It is the 17th of August of 2026. And there's a heat advisory in effect for today. 99 is going to be the temperature right now.
We wish it was going to be in the 80s.
Yeah. We got a ways to go. It's only 77 right now, but it's sunny, and we're on our way. On our way to that steamy 99 degrees. Listen, if you don't have our app, you are missing out. It is a truly wonderful app. You can listen to us there, 13 hours of live and local programming all day, every day. You can check out our podcasts from that app, which is nice. If you missed something and you'd like to go back and give it a listen, maybe a big-time interview or maybe something incredibly witty that Steve West said, you can go back and check that out anytime. Plus, of course, you can text us from the app. You can call us from the app. And you can do that without interrupting the listening. This is state-of-the-art technology, and quite frankly, I've got several radio station apps on my phone, Valerie. I don't have one that is as good as ours.
Ours is the best.
By far. It's not even close. It's like the other guys aren't even trying. They looked at what we did, and they went, never mind.
They gave up.
We can't even bother.
They gave up.
Too good. We're too good. That's what's going on there. Parrott Structural Services, parrottss.com, 668-2626. If you are looking to get your foundation back on the up and up, these are the guys that I trust implicitly. I've had them do work for me on 3 separate occasions. 2 of them my house, and then one of them was a relative's house. And in those cases, they always came up with the right answer. They always said, get a structural engineer to back us up. I trust these guys. I know I don't need to do that, but you may feel like I want to make sure that what they're telling me is true. Okay, especially if they're going to tell you something like, oh, it's really bad and it's going to be expensive. You're going to want somebody to come in and back them up on that and go ahead and pay a structural engineer to take care of you in that way. But for the most part, Parrott Structural, man, these guys, they've got the integrity, they've got the experience, they know what they're doing. They have a tool for every problem, a solution for every issue that you may see or deal with, and you can trust them. ParrottSS.com, 668-2626, Parrott Structural Services, licensed, bonded, insured, and E-Verify compliant.
And now, it's Dixon and Vining's top 3 things you need to know.
Well, the 1-2 punch remains in effect against Iran, always the threat of returning to war and the economic pressure that is being kept on them by simply not allowing their ships to come out of the strait, leave any of their ports and go pick anything up or drop anything off. So they are right now dealing with an economic, what would you call it? It's a barricade, right?
It's a blockade.
A blockade.
Yeah, a blockade of sorts.
Barricade, boycott, whatever you want to call it. We're not letting them go anywhere or do anything is what it comes down to. And then we are also going to punish their friends, China and Russia, and to some degree North Korea, and say, guys, if you attempt to sell them or give them weaponry, we are going to stick it to you and stick it to you hard. And don't buy any of their oil either. There are other ways for them to get that oil over land to them. And we're saying, don't do it. Don't buy their oil, because if you do, we're going to stick it to you again. And you're going to pay a very serious economic price. You'd be better served to just buy the oil from us.
Yeah, that
we'll
works
be happy
out.
to sell it to
and
you.
then everybody's happy.
In the
Except for
long run, Iran, of course, is being squeezed. And we're hearing from the inside that they're in serious financial trouble, that the rate of inflation is sky high there. But they continue to steadfastly ride this out because, of course, we're the great Satan. They also have, by the way, a bounty out for American troops, $30,000 if you can capture and or kill an American soldier. And I think, well, this just goes to show how bad they are on the battlefield. They have to provide a bonus.
Yeah, incentive.
Incentive to actually capture and or kill American soldiers. It's like, if you're in the Army, wouldn't that be your job?
Mm-hmm. That's what you're supposed to do.
Seems like that's what's supposed to happen.
Right.
But instead, they're like, oh, extra money for you guys. I mean, are these guys not inspired? Are they not, I guess they're not incentivized as it is, so they have to get a little promise of a little extra vigorish?
Do you really think they're going to get that?
I don't. I'm pretty sure they won't, because I think they're terrible.
Mm-hmm.
We'll
never see that.
Shane Gillis talks about the war on TV. As mostly he was talking about Iraq and Afghanistan, but he said, you can watch this. And he says, the longer you watch, the more you begin to identify with like the Arabs, not because of any reason except that that would be you if you were out there. These guys, they shoot at stuff, they hit nothing. Every once in a while, they blow up a truck and they're like, "Oh my God! Oh, did you see that?" It's like, in the meantime, Americans are like just in Black Hawk helicopters, just mowing down 40 people in a row, and all they do is go clear. That's it. You're like, yeah, okay, that's the problem.
Taking care of business.
They just don't have the weaponry, the know-how, or any of that stuff to actually effectively go to war with the United States of America. Sad story coming out late last night as Hayden Panettiere, star of Heroes and Nashville and countless movies and other things. She really had a very active career. Started at 11 months old.
Yeah, very, very young.
Dead at the age of 36, sadly. No one is saying, but my guess is it was either a drug overdose or that she took her own life. She was struggled with depression. She struggled with postpartum depression. Wrote about that extensively in her recently published memoir. Mm-hmm. And one has to wonder, why are you publishing a memoir at 35?
Well, because maybe the struggle was real, and she felt, that she needed to do this because the end was near for her.
Now was the time to get that out there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, could very well be.
What was on One Life to Live when she was young, and her big role with Denzel Washington.
Remember the Titans.
Remember the Titans, and just and then she's talked about it, that people offered her what they called was a happy pill when she was in her teens. Mm-hmm. So I hate that. Addiction to opioids, and she said also alcohol she struggled with.
Do you remember what a mess Drew Barrymore was?
Oh, she really went through a hard time.
Years and years, because she started so young, and then eventually, she got cleaned up, man. She went into rehab and straightened herself out, and began appearing in movies once again as a sober individual, and now she has her own talk show. It can be done.
But you just, you hate that you put somebody at 15 years old in that position. Don't do it.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's a rough enough life in Hollywood as it is. And I know everybody's like, well, they make a lot of money. Who cares? But, if somehow they ended up down this path of you're going to be a Hollywood celebrity, it's not simple. It's just not. And you're always in the limelight, whether you're a singer or you're an actor or actress. I can't imagine living that life.
No.
I would not want that.
There are adults who have trouble handling that.
Yeah.
So when you start handing it to a 13, 14, 15-year-old kid, as you can imagine, it gets significantly worse. Virginia State University shooting suspect was found hiding in a dorm closet. 19-year-old Cameron Harris of Henrico, facing 8 felonies after 5 people were wounded outside campus residence halls. He himself, not a student. Mm-hmm. Don't know exactly what was going on there. Obviously, nefarious, up to no good. But one has to think, if you decide you're going to go on a shooting spree, and this was Virginia State University, not VU, not Virginia,
no.
Virginia State University. People get those confused pretty easily. But if you're going to go on a shooting spree and you do any kind of homework whatsoever, your first thought is, well, let's go to a place where they don't have any guns. And that would be a college campus. For the most part, that whole campus is a gun-free zone. Even the security people rarely carry firearms, and it's obviously open season on students. And I don't know exactly what the situation was, but there was an hours-long manhunt following the shooting. Police say they ultimately found Harris hiding in a closet inside one of the campus dorm buildings. Imagine they had to go door to door and clear every place. Police obtained felony warrants for 4 counts of malicious wounding and 4 counts of use of a firearm in the commission of a felony. Harris being held without bail at Chesterfield County Jail. According to authorities, they say he may face more charges. We're lucky nobody died here, obviously, but I'm imagining that being shot and being injured by bullets is a kind of a life-changing experience. It's not, these guys are not going to be out of the hospital anytime soon, and there may be quite a bit of rehab that's involved in this. So
and the other thing, too, again, we don't know motive. We don't know what the relationship was between this 19-year-old and the others that were shot.
Nope.
Was there an argument? Did they know them? Did he come after them? Was it just random? Those are some of the facts. And I hope that the school will put out some type of statement today, or, police and investigators maybe, with a little more information as to what led to this, because a lot of that information we don't have.
Don't have it yet. VSU is a state-supported historically black university located in Ettrick, Virginia, about 25 miles south of Richmond. 7:15 with Dixon and Vining. Your texts are always welcome. 545-9950 should you wish to opine on anything. Muslim foot washing seems to be the big topic of the day.
720 Dixon and Vining at Talk 99.5, talk995.com, now on YouTube at Real Talk 995 TV, and you can download our app. Lots of ways to listen, to watch, to get in touch with us. You can text us, you can call us. Just a wonderful app, and again, it's totally free, so make sure you download that if you don't already have it on your handheld device there. Daniel over at Noble Contractors, if you've not introduced yourself to Daniel, wonderful guy from the Birmingham area here that is a local guy that does nothing but gutters. I mean, he fixes gutters, he installs new gutters, he's got the best guys that you could ever assemble to put together these gutters and get them up on your house at a very reasonable price. There are some big companies, and Daniel has fun with this. He's like, look, tell your Talk 99.5 listeners, no problem, go ahead and get a free estimate from, and hopefully they won't charge you for it, but maybe some do, free estimate from some of these national companies that do gutters and gutter covers. And then tell them, hey, give me a call. Call Daniel today and get a free estimate from him and compare the prices and go, wow, seriously, you can do the exact same work. These are seamless 6-inch gutters with a gutter covers. He does beautiful work, and he can do it for a lot less. And you'll know somebody that's local, so you got a problem with your gutter. Maybe, part of the gutter somehow came off the house, some rotten wood behind the gutter. Daniel will come to the rescue and fix that and get the gutter back up on your house so that all that rain that comes on your roof goes to the places that it needs to go, and that's away from the foundation of your house. Call Daniel today. Ask him for that free estimate, no problem. 422-3034, 422-3034. Tell him you're a Talk 99.5 listener and get that 10% discount on your brand new gutters. And look them up, Noble Contractors, ALA.com, or just call them, 422-3034.
723 with Dixon and Vining on Talk 99.5 and talk995.com. If I were to tell you that an Alabama small town was named one of the prettiest in the South, which one would leap to mind?
The first one that I think of, and it is quite quaint and beautiful, is Fairhope.
Right off the bat. Boom.
I think Fairhope,
Boom.
every time you want to.
Absolutely. Mine as well. I think the only problem with Fairhope is that the main drag is full of traffic on the way to the beach. That's the downside.
Yeah,
of it.
well, there's some back ways to get to the
I agree.
beautiful, lovely kingdom of Fairhope.
Oh, and there are some fantastic, just the businesses there and the hotels and everything that's in Fairhope is just absolutely gorgeous. It really is one of my favorite places. So imagine my surprise when we found out that World Atlas recently released a list of the 10 prettiest small towns in the Southeast, and it wasn't Fairhope that
Not
made
on the
list.
list, huh? Okay.
Gadsden
Gadsden made the list. Well,
Gadsden.
congratulations, Gadsden.
made the list.
We'll take it, right?
I'm not going to complain.
What
For
part
one-
of Gadsden did they go through?
Well, let's tackle a little bit of what it says here. The centerpiece of Gadsden is Nakalula Falls, a 90-foot waterfall that drops straight into a ravine right at the edge of town, with a bronze statue of the Cherokee maiden of its origin, legend, standing at the lip. The surrounding park has a gorge trail, botanical gardens, and a pioneer village, so the falls are the start rather than the whole visit. Downtown keeps a walkable strip of historic storefronts and the Gadsden Museum of Art, and Black Creek is the spot if you want to throw a fly line. It is less than an hour from Birmingham, but does not feel remotely like a suburb of it, which is the appeal of this corner of Alabama. There used to also be a zoo at the falls. I don't know if there still is. I remember it caught fire at one point.
Oh, goodness.
And yes, smelled like a barbecue. But I think they may have just said, never mind with the zoo anymore. We're going to go ahead and stop that. Or it may still be there. I haven't been there in quite a while. But I do remember how much I enjoyed the few visits that I made to Gadsden. On the main drag is something that you don't run across very often anymore. It was a good old-fashioned music store, Gadsden Music. And there is one down, by the way, on Valleydale Road here, right near Jefferson's, which is funny because Gadsden Music and Jefferson's are almost right next to each other in Gadsden as well. But I hadn't been in a good, it wasn't Guitar Center. Guitar Center is like the Walmart of music stores. You walk in, there's 10 billion guitars, there's 10,000 drum sets, there's 416 keyboards and whatever. This was a little more, quaint.
Mm-hmm.
Had a few pianos, had a few keyboards, had some guitars hanging on the walls. I bought a bunch of drumsticks there because they were very reasonably priced and I needed them. But it was like the music store I grew up in, which was Schmidt Music in Minneapolis. It was about the same size. There was a lot of sheet music for sale. It was really great. And I've been to the Gadsden Museum of Art, which is really wonderful. I mean, if you've not done it, take a day, drive there. It's about an hour. Park the car, walk the main street. Not today. It's 99 degrees
Yeah,
out
it's a
there.
little
You'd be
too hot
insane.
today.
No. Wait for a nice fall day when you can really take advantage of it. But Gadsden is a beautiful, walkable little downtown area, and Nakalula Falls is a place where you could spend several hours and enjoy yourself and then get back in your car and drive back to your humdrum, sad little life.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
One of the other towns that made the list, Helen, Georgia.
Love
if you've
Helen.
never been, it's a little touristy, you know.
A little.
Yeah, but you know, you can have a little fun there.
What are you trying to say
So
there,
I just,
Richard?
I'm trying to get where World Atlas is going with this
Right,
list, and when I saw that, I was like, okay, you're not looking for the fair hopes of the world.
Yeah.
That's not what you're looking for.
That's like suggesting
I'm not
that
sure what the criteria was for this list.
Gatlinburg's a little touristy.
Oh, really?
Yorktown, Virginia. Maybe Steve, you're familiar with Yorktown. That was
Yorktown.
Oh,
another
yeah,
one.
Williamsburg, all that area.
Yeah.
Canton, Mississippi, Townsend, Tennessee. Leap Year's Fork. I've never heard of that. in
Cherokee, North
Tennessee.
Carolina.
Cherokee, I know
Yeah,
Cherokee.
I've been there.
You know, one of the things I love about Helen, Georgia, is that we do not have any German restaurants here. Someone called and complained about that a couple of weeks ago, remember?
Yeah, there used to be the
everything-
one in
Yeah,
Vestavia.
they're up in Huntsville.
Right.
Yeah.
Everything in Helen, Georgia is a German restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going there, if you like German food, man, it's worth a weekend stay for sure.
But
I've
don't
got
call it
friends that-
German and not bring real German. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We can sniff you out a mile away if you're not a real German
Exactly.
restaurant.
Absolutely.
We know the difference.
You know the sign on the door, no Jews allowed. We expect this.
Wow,
No?
Richard.
I'm sorry, what? Is
What?
That, you said real German. I'm trying to.
Food.
She's like
I'm just food. We're
7:28
talking
already,
food.
Richard. What are you doing? Why are you doing this?
Yeah, because
Uh,
I'm the one that's got to filter the emails and phone calls later.
Uh-huh.
I got a complaint.
Have fun
That
with
thing
that.
that Richard said earlier this morning,
Mm-hmm.
that wasn't very nice.
It was a joke. It was
It
just
was
a
a
joke.
joke.
I love my German friends, and I love your German food. I kid you not. You know, I have friends that go to Helen, Georgia for Oktoberfest every year, which strangely enough takes place in September.
Really, that's
I have no explanation as to why, but yeah, it takes place in September, and they go, check it out, get the big steins of beer. They got the Oompa bands playing. They got all of that stuff, and I spent I think 4 or 5 days there one January. It was a little brisk.
you didn't need 4 or 5 days. You probably could have done it in 2.
2 days probably would have done it. I think it was a day there.
A day and a half, maybe, for
was,
some.
It was a day there, and then there were 3 days at the site, and then the 4th day came home. So it was, it was an interesting place, and I wouldn't mind getting back there. But you're right, a couple of days is pretty much going to
if
cover
you've
it.
been there before, going back, you know where you're going to go, and the 1 or 2 stops, maybe 3 stops, and then you're like, okay, we're out.
Well, I kind of like to go in the summer or the fall because I was there in January. There were no leaves on the trees, and it
Yeah.
was cold and whatnot. If you could go there on like a warm fall day, I know there's a river that runs through there, and people
very
like
pretty.
to tube on that river, and a lot of people bring their dogs. You know me and dogs. A big fan of dogs. So maybe I'll get over there again one of these days. 7:30 with Dixon and Vining on Talk 99.5 and Talk 99.5.com. I happen to have in my hot little hands, it's been sitting in a mayonnaise jar on Funkin' Wagnall's porch since last Thursday, a list of 11 candies that adults love but kids can't stand.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
this will be
Okay.
good.
Candies that adults love but kids can't stand. I'm sure people will want to contribute to this list, so have your phone ready and drop us a line, 545-9950, if you are so inclined. We also have just a god-awful number of texts about Muslim foot washing here. We'll probably get to those in a little while as well. Thanks for tuning in. It's Dixon and Vining on Talk 99.5 and Talk995.com. Jonathan the Bugman drops us a line. Are y'all allowed to announce a church revival in Hayden at Union Grove Missionary Baptist Church at 7 p.m. tonight through Friday? No, Jonathan, we are not. I'm sorry.
Well done, Richard.
Talk 99.5, talk995.com. We're here for you.
Yeah, I love that. Thank you very much for handling that. Thanks for the text, too. If you guys got something you want to chime in, 545-9950, you can easily do that. Hey, congratulations to Craig and the guys at Birmingham Broker. They just were named the 2026 top-rated dealer by Car Gurus, and they do an excellent job about selling your used car as quickly as they possibly can. And the thing is that they'll sit down and tell you exactly what they're going to list the car or truck or SUV for. Many times you don't know what that is, especially when you're talking about trading a car. They don't want to talk numbers with you. That's the last thing. They're going to try to hide that from you. Craig, right up front, says, here's what we believe the value of your car is. This is the price that we believe that we can sell the car and get for you. And you know that before he gets going and listing the car. Well, there's all these other things, too, that they can do. If the car needs cleaning up, they can do that. If it's got some scratches or dents, he'll get those all cleaned up, get the vehicle listed. And once they find the buyer, they handle all the paperwork. You just give them a little bit of time to sell that truck or SUV or car. I had a wonderful experience. I know many of you have used Birmingham Broker in the past to sell your used car. And again, once you have that check or that cash in your hand to go make your next deal, that's a beautiful place to be in. So go to Birmingham Broker when you're ready to sell your used vehicle before you do anything else. Get in touch with them. Downtown, they are located at 2224 4th Avenue South, and very simple to find out more about Craig and the guys at Birmingham Broker by going to bhambroker.com.
It is 7:37 with Dixon Inviting, and I have in my hot little hands here the Food Republic list of 11 candies adults like that kids can't stand, as written by Sophie Morelli. Sophie. Some candies are destined to be traded away on Halloween night or ignored completely. As kids, we often chase the brightest wrappers, the sweetest flavors, and the biggest chocolate bars, leaving behind the treats that seem too bitter, too chewy, or simply too grown up. I said chewy, not chewy, sorry.
Chewy.
But something funny can happen as we get older. Those once overlooked candies can often become the very ones we find ourselves reaching for. Starting with number 1, dark chocolate.
Yeah.
I have developed a taste for dark chocolate like I cannot believe.
Love dark chocolate.
I still like milk chocolate, don't get me wrong. But I prefer dark chocolate most of the time, especially when you do something like a Lindt bar and you put something in there, a little caramel, a little toffee piece, something like
toffee,
that.
Yum.
Oh,
You're talking my language.
so good. You give it to kids and it's like, it's not sweet enough. There's just nothing. It's like, no, that's why we like it. We like it because it's not overly sweet.
And we're learning that dark chocolate has some benefits, some positive
Some.
benefits, some
Yes.
in proportion.
It is supposed to be, well, let's put it this way. It's better for you than milk chocolate.
Yeah.
But is it, is it a health food? No. Unless, of course, combined with beer. Okay, so
Red wine.
peanut brittle.
Love peanut brittle.
Yeah, my mom made peanut brittle every year, and I was always like, meh. And then one year, suddenly, I wasn't meh anymore. I was like, this stuff is outstanding. I can't get enough of it. It's really butter, sugar, peanuts. That's about it.
Nothing good
Nothing
in
wrong
it.
with that.
The
Yeah.
best part of it, I mean, the only nutritious part might be a little bit of the peanut.
The peanuts, yeah.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
But what you're eating candy. Well, we're not going for health benefits here, right?
When colorful
pretty much.
gummies and sweet chocolate bars grabbed attention, children never had time for the chewy, more savory candy. In online discussions, several adults joked that they once viewed peanut brittle as an old person candy before eventually realizing that the older generations may have been onto something. You know when they figured that out? When they became old. Me too.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it happens.
Black licorice.
Didn't really love that as a kid, but I do like black licorice. I do.
I have to say I always liked it as
Yeah.
a kid. I've liked it my whole life, and I still like it.
It was okay as a kid. I didn't flock to it. In other words,
I understand. It wasn't your first choice.
no.
Given the choice between black licorice and red
I'm going
licorice
red.
back then, I would
Right,
have gone
red.
red too.
Absolutely.
But yeah, the black is now my fave. Butterscotch.
Love butterscotch.
Mm-mm.
Hi, Grandma.
Always have.
Mm. Well, the taste of butterscotch isn't as repellent to children as some of the other candies on this list. It also isn't the most exciting candy around by a long shot. Normally seen in grandmothers' purses and waiting rooms, butterscotch isn't exactly what you want to find in your Halloween bag when it comes to what kids like. It's tough to compete with the flashy neon-colored candies that populate the shelves. Yeah, I would say the butterscotch discs that were wrapped in clear plastic,
Yeah.
they would always be at the bottom of the bag. They'd be like the very last Halloween
It was a
candy
filler.
that I would
It
enjoy.
was a filler.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, come on, call it.
They'd be down there with one other candy, which I think is a little later on the list.
Uh-huh.
We'll get to it in a moment.
Okay.
Oh, no, it's next.
Oh,
Tootsie Rolls.
yeah. No, I love Tootsie Rolls.
Tootsie Rolls and butterscotch discs were always at the bottom of the bag.
The funny thing is I actually enjoyed those more as a kid than I do now.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did
Okay.
too.
All right.
Yeah, that's kind of backwards. I'm with Steve on it.
I don't know why, but my daughter brought home a huge bag of the little penny Tootsie Rolls.
Those
We-
bite-sized ones.
Yeah, and it was massive, and we gave them away for Halloween because we had so many of them, and still had more when Halloween was over because we didn't have that many trick-or-treaters in the apartment complex we were living in at the time. And they sat in my pantry for the longest time, and then one day I went, I have to be honest, I've forgotten what Tootsie Rolls tasted like, and I ate one, and I was like, oh my God, I forgot how much I love these things. And I polished off that bag. Took another couple of weeks, but I polished off that bag, and I love them to this day. The little ones especially, because
Yeah,
they're just
they're-
easy to pop in your mouth, unroll, pop in your mouth.
They're not very nice to your dental work, though. You have to be a little
No.
careful with that.
No.
Your dentist would probably be like,
He'd prefer you not.
yeah.
Number 6 is candy corn.
Didn't like it as a kid, and I'm just not. I mean, I'll have a bite or two, but it's not. It's no, kind of not on my
Cue the
list.
people who now send us mixed candy corn with
No,
dry
I'm not-
roasted
no.
peanuts, and it's like a salted nut roll. Thank
No,
you.
no.
So it's like a payday. I know. We got it. Thank you. We appreciate that. Every time we mention candy corn, we get like 8 of those texts. Thank you. We're aware.
Yeah, we're just doing the candy by itself. We're not mixing it with anything.
Yeah.
We're not, you know.
And anytime I run across a bowl of that, which I've seen
It's just
in
there's
many
better
places,
candy, is there not?
I pick the dry
There is,
roasted
yes.
peanuts out.
Right.
I
Is there
just
not?
eat the dry roasted peanuts and leave the candy corn
It
in the
just
bowl.
reminds me of, like, why do you eat Spam? Oh,
Yeah.
because it's no. Go get a roast beef sandwich. You know what I mean? There's other candy that's better than candy corn.
Yes, there is. Lots of it.
Yeah.
In fact, almost every other candy is better than candy corn.
According to Richard.
Here's one that I love that I know you guys don't. Necco wafers.
Except
Don't
for
mind 'em,
give
don't
me
go
the
for 'em.
chocolate one. The chocolate ones that are in there. There's only like 3 in the whole pack.
Right.
I'll eat. I will eat that, but they're just too. It's like eating now at, at Tums. Yeah, it's like
Well, you know what it is? It's a
it's the
less
chalky.
sweet tart or Smartie. You love Smarties.
yeah.
This is the one with a lot less sugar in it,
Yeah.
which I enjoy.
Well, there's the problem. No wonder kids don't like it.
Sure.
It's
And
not
no
sweet
wonder
enough.
you don't
Sugar,
like it.
man. Ooh.
Yeah, right.
Necco.
I'm like, why am I wasting my time on these?
I know that the Necco stands for something, and I can't remember what it is. Northeastern Candy Company, something like that. That was the original name. Number 8 is Peanut Butter Kisses, a.k.a. the Mary Janes. Black and
Yeah,
orange
the
wrap
black
things.
and orange wrapped. No,
No.
no, this
That's a
is
hard
the
no.
worst.
That is a hard no.
I mean, I think this even goes below candy corn. Don't you? Do you
Ooh.
rate it later?
In some ways, yeah.
Lower than candy corn.
I think the two of them can battle
I
it out
see
for
that.
last place.
Listen, I see those in my Halloween bag. I'm throwing it back at the
Oh,
door
yeah.
of the
Oh, yeah.
person that put it in my bag.
you
I'm
whip-
be like, that is terrible.
You whip these things right back at the house.
Get it out of the bag. Don't leave it in there.
No.
Don't let it touch anything
Are you
else in
kidding?
your
It might
bag.
contaminate the other candy. We can't allow that.
Get him out.
Yeah.
It's
right.
awful candy.
Necco, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
New England Confectionery Company.
New England Confectionery Company. Okay.
Hmm.
I knew it stood for something. York Peppermint Patties.
Yes, love these.
Mm-mm-mm.
Put them in the freezer too.
Again, kids are like, it's like toothpaste. Why are you eating toothpaste? Because it's delicious. It really is. I love a York Peppermint Patty. I can eat like one. I'm not going to sit down and
I agree with you. A bite is really all you need.
chow on 8 or 10 of these things.
Yeah.
Number 10 is Heath Bars.
One of my favorites.
I love a Heath
I like a
bar.
good Heath bar.
Love Heath Bar.
Hated them as a child. Hated them. Had an active dislike of Heath Bars. If I ran across one, I would just give it to my parents. Like, here, you can have this. It's in my Halloween candy bag. I
Wow.
don't want this.
So good.
Now, of course, can't live without them. Love them. And number 11, well, again, it's licorice, really good and plenty.
Yeah, but what a classic.
The pink and white candy shells look innocent enough, but inside is a chewy black licorice center, causing a strict divide between people who love them and those who hate them. The colorful exterior may trick children into thinking there's a fun and fruity flavor inside, only for them to discover a bitter interior. Well, this is a good life lesson.
Yeah, it is. Never know what you're going to get till you bite into it.
That's right.
Then you can spit it out.
That's right. And you will, most likely. And then give me the rest of the box, because that's what
That's how
I
that's
want.
going to go.
You're lulled into a
You know?
sense of security by Mike and Ike's.
Good and plenty. When you want to learn a life lesson, kid,
Come
just
Come
have
on, just
one.
watch Forrest Gump. The same thing with the chocolate box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good and plenty.
Yep. Mm-hmm. What do they make something that's like
Life is like a box of chocolates.
bad and not much? They could come up with an opposite. Like,
You know what they should do for the kids? Seriously, good and plenty. Go ahead and make like a strawberry. I don't know what the white one flavor would be, a lemon maybe or something like that. Give them really what it is and leave the rest for the adults.
I think these are the same.
You know?
These are the same people though that make the Mike and Ike's and make the hot
Yeah,
tamales and
maybe.
stuff like that. Hot tamales is probably another one that adults would eat. Kids maybe not that crazy about. I don't know. Some kids they can't stand that
Where are the cinnamon? I need a pack of the cinnamon,
Yeah.
the little round,
discs.
the little just teeny tiny ones that are like BBs,
Yeah.
and they came in a pack, and they would I love those cinnamon things. You can't find them anywhere.
If you eat enough of those, they will literally eat away the inside of your mouth.
Well, I believe that.
Yeah.
Because I did it a few times.
You and me both.
But I did like them.
You and me both.
Did you ever make, the toothpicks? Did you ever make your own cinnamon toothpicks?
No, I heard it could be done, but
Yeah, and yeah.
but my family had money, so I just went ahead and bought the ones that were made.
Yeah, I knew people in school that did it. And, you go and get the little vial
The
of
vial
the
of the-
liquid.
and it was
soak
hot.
them for a couple of days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here, try this. No thanks.
Yeah, thanks for that. I'll
Yeah,
pass
burn
on the
your-
next one.
Insides out.
Cinnamon toothpicks and Pop Rocks were all the rage. Pop Rocks came out when I was in
yeah.
grade school, and that was just like the coolest thing. They were hard to find for
They
a
were.
while.
And then the little, you could,
Well, because they were all the rage, and then of course everybody wanted to test and see if you actually would die if you popped some of those in your mouth and then
Mouth.
followed it up with Coca-Cola.
oh, yeah. But I mean,
How Mikey died.
the Five and Dime had the red and like cellophane, kind of like more of a paper,
Yeah,
a wax
Right,
paper.
yeah, yeah.
And they'd put like 10 in there.
right.
And they
You're
came
talking
in
about the Pop Rocks?
No, the cinnamon sticks.
Cinnamon sticks, yeah. The cinnamon toothpicks, yeah.
Right.
Those were hot for about 2 weeks at Armitage Elementary School.
Until somebody swallowed one or got poked in the back of the throat with it. They're like, okay, no more cinnamon sticks.
I'm sure some teacher somewhere was like, "I'm sick of you kids all walking around like you're mobsters from the 1950s.
With a
The
cinnamon
toothpick
stick.
is gone.
Yeah.
Get rid of it." 748, Dixon and Vining, stick around. Sing along if you know the words. Or don't. 7:53, Dixon Dividing Talk 99.5, talk995.com. Downtown at 2324 3rd Avenue South resides a place that's been there for 35 years or so. Yeah, Work Trucks. They were at one time called All About Trucks, but they decided Work Trucks was a better sounding name because that's what they sell, work trucks. Of all different shapes, sizes, kinds, makes, and models. Big, small, everything in between. Pickup trucks, box trucks, passenger vans, cargo vans, crane arm trucks, utility body trucks, all different shapes and sizes. Whatever model it is that you absolutely love, whatever brand you have to have, they've got it. Virtually guaranteed. Virtually guaranteed. You can check out their website, worktruckswithanxllc.com, to find out more about it. Worktruckswithanxllc.com. And also drop by 2324 3rd Avenue South so you can actually see the trucks in person. What you're going to find is a great top-quality pre-owned work truck that's been through a 125-point inspection. Some so new they still have factory warranties on them. If not, you can trade, finance, get an extended warranty. It's the Southeast #1 pre-owned work truck dealer for a reason. Work Trucks, where they are all about trucks. All right, we're going to move through a lot of different texts here on a number of different subjects that we've discussed over the course of the past hour and a half, okay? Anthony says, if I ever see a foot washing tub at the airport, I'll pee in it.
Whoa.
That seems unnecessary.
You're going to start a fight.
Sean says, I've been in Chicago and bumper-to-bumper traffic and seen the Muslims pull on the side of the road, the interstate, pull out their rugs and start praying in traffic.
Well, that'll cause a problem.
I don't get out of the car, but I pray in traffic quite frequently, Sean. I don't mind telling you. Katrina, do they delay takeoff if they're called to prayer at the same time? I have no idea. Can't you plan around that? That's the thing that really gets me. You can plan around that. Ryan says, I had a nuclear stress test recently. It made it hard to breathe, my heart race, and it felt like a heavy weight was placed on my chest. Not fun at all. On a positive note, it only lasted 4 minutes.
Oh, thank goodness.
That's that medically induced stress test that I was talking about earlier. Yeah, I forgot that they called it a nuclear stress
that
test.
freaks me out a little bit. Be like,
Well, I mean, what's the
what are
difference?
you inducing a heart attack here for me?
I mean, you're trying to jump your heart rate up. You're either going to do it by a treadmill or you're going to do it medically.
Why don't they just bring a naked chick in?
Good luck with that.
Oh, Richard.
That would also last 4 minutes, in case you're wondering.
Okay, that does it right there. It's a wrap today. We're done after that one.
I was thinking about something about Alabama Men's Clinic, but I'm just going to leave that alone.
You should
Poor
leave it alone.
Alabama Men's Clinic.
Don't touch
They're like, no, Richard, don't do it.
Don't do it!
Leave it alone. Miggy says, I used to work with some Muslims who did the 5 times a day prayer with the mat and occasionally did the ritual washing. They also ate some foods that when it came out of the microwave, you would want to gag.
Oh.
Yeah, I understand. Let's see. Shane says, a part of Failure to Launch was filmed in downtown Gadsden. Oh, Shane, you watched Failure to Launch? Why?
Because it was there.
Hopefully you were on a date.
Shane says Rome, Georgia's a very nice little town. I bet it is. I've never been there. Not that I
It
know
is.
anybody.
I've been there. It's lovely.
James, try First Friday in Gadsden. First Friday of every month. Hearing me spraying summer months all up and down Broad Street or some of the finest classic cars, resto models, restored I assume, and hot rods you'll ever see. They have great restaurants and good bars to go to. I go there 5 or 6 times a year. Yeah, I have been to some of the restaurants. They have a wonderful Italian restaurant there. It's just one of my favorites. And a great, obviously Jefferson's and some other great small bars and things. I'm a fan. I like Gadsden. I don't think I'll move there anytime soon, but they say it's a good place to retire.
It's a heck of a commute.
Yeah.
It would be.
Mike says, Rolf's in Tuscaloosa. Great authentic restaurant, great food, and beer also. Yeah, okay.
Talking German?
I assume so, yes. With the name of
Probably.
Rolf.
German food.
Rolf. You might remember Rolf was the young Nazi in The Sound of Music. He was the errand boy, the delivery boy, and he turned on the Van Trapps. DJ says, I'm pretty sure there are German restaurants in Coleman. Yes, you'll notice the thing that all of these restaurants have in common is they're a good drive away.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love German food, but wouldn't it be nice if they could just have one here in Birmingham?
We don't have a single restaurant. Again, I know about the Delicatessen that closed in Vestavia, and they were fantastic. They had a little breakfast and lunch.
Mm-hmm.
But that's it.
Klingler's.
Klingler's, yeah. So
Love
we
them.
don't. There's nothing else in Birmingham that's German, really.
Not that I know of. I haven't run across it. If anybody
Really
has
shocked.
one, let us know.
I know there's probably plenty in Huntsville.
Sean says, Valerie, you can forward those complaint emails to me. I'd enjoy responding to them. This is a free apology service I offer as Richard's roadie. He keeps me on retainer just for such situations.
Is that right?
And no.
Mm.
Chocolate-covered cherries is apparently a candy that adults love that kids don't care for. I could see that. Sam points out all candy corn was made in 1927.
All of it?
Yeah, that was the old Lewis Black bit about every bit of candy corn ever made was made. I think he said 1914 is what he said.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the old idea behind fruitcake.
Yeah,
It's like they only made a few of them, and they just keep getting
keep
handed around.
7 of them. They keep working their way around the world. Yeah, Necco. He says New England Candy Company. No, it's New England Confectionery Company. We know that now. Thank you.
So I did a
Cheryl.
quick look. No dedicated German restaurants in the Birmingham
That
area.
is amazing. I really am shocked.
How about
by that.
undedicated? How about the
There are a few of those. You can get some, some German plates at certain
a
restaurants.
German
but-
restaurant that's
but not
afraid
an
to
actual
commit?
German
That's what
restaurant.
I'm
Want
looking
some
for.
German potato salad, please.
Uh-huh.
Nice and warm with bacon bits on it and everything. Yum.
Iris says Bitto honey. Did any of you like circus peanuts? My mother loves
God,
them. I hate them. No,
terrible.
they're terrible. Red Hots are at Walmart, Valerie. Butter rum lifesavers, one of my faves, absolutely. Bill writes a lengthy piece in Chilton County. We'll have to take a look at that a little bit later. Strangely, no German restaurants in Coleman, says Mary
Well,
Jo
we were
Larkin.
talking
Oh,
about
okay.
Helen, Georgia.
All right. Yeah.
That's where
why.
that came up.
Exactly. It's 8 o'clock. Dixon Dividing. Talk 99.5.